Good morning, everybody. How are you? This is Chris again. Just killing time. I'm nervous, excited, and terrified. I'm waiting on the rest of a settlement that I got for. I was in a rear-end collision about 13 months ago at 45 miles an hour. I was sandwiched between semi and the crystal meth addicts who were shooting up as they were driving, y'all. Can you stand it? They got out of the car all jumpy and the blood running down their arm, and we don't have to call the cops. And I basically couldn't move my neck. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't breathe. It was pretty bad. So I want a settlement from that. That's how I'm able to make myself a little more comfortable as I'm dying, which isn't that kind of, it's kind of sick, but it's kind of nice too, because it got me another car and it got me my mobile home, and it's going to get me my huge 42-inch plasma TV that I'm going to order this afternoon. I'm doing pretty good this morning. I had to take a lot of medication though. I was very sore this morning. This HIV, my viral load being over 400,000. For those of you that have it or know anything about it, the people that know anything about it are very few and far between, I'm finding. Even nurses in emergency rooms don't know much about HIV, other than it's manageable. So with the help of medication and my little dog and my Xanax, I'm all good today. And the fact that I'm going to be able to spend $1,300 on a TV and not even blink at it, I'm very excited. But I just wanted to apologize for those of you that did see the other videos that maybe the sound wasn't wrong. Something I did write to YouTube because my camera is working fine and my sound card is fine, but YouTube said they were having problems when I first signed up, and should be all taken care of by now. But as far as that, it's going to be short and sweet this morning. I'm feeling pretty good. I just want to put this out there for people to look at and talk, and ideally I'd really like to meet some friends and maybe do some video conferencing. If anybody out there knows, like, if there's a video conference program where you can meet people, I'm sure most of them would be to pick up dicks. Since I am gay, so women, I keep getting all these friend requests from all of these high maintenance girls, shall we say, that look like they could cost you a lot of money per hour. Do not send those to me anymore. I'm tired of looking at the fake boobs. I have no interest in them. Guys, on the other hand, if you're over 30, let's talk. I'm not outruling any possibilities. My celibacy is holding true, and so is my being clean and sober. And but I'm open to anything at this point. When you're terminal, you really have to open doors rather than close them, and that might be one I'd be interested in. It would be nice to have some human interaction and some human touching. You have no idea how difficult it was to have even nurses physically touch you without 3 pairs of gloves, a mask, the face thing, the whole 9 yards, even in this day and age, which I can understand when they're drawing blood, but for my regular nurses down there, it was horrible, you guys. It was Westside Hospital in Plantation, Florida. And the last time I was there was when I made the decision to come home, because of the fact that I was so violently ill, y'all. I was throwing up. I had a fever of 102, and my doctor is in the room, and all I wanted was someone to hold my hand while I was being so sick. When you go back to being a kid, I wanted my mom to be holding my head and putting a cool rag on the back of my neck and just holding my hand for support. The nurse looked at me in terror, y'all. It was like worse than a deer in headlights. And she ran out of the room. And my doctor just kind of sat there with her head cocked going, like she's studying me like I'm some lab rat, when all I wanted was some other person to touch my skin. That's all I wanted, and it didn't happen, and so that's why I left, and I'm glad I did, because my experience at the hospital last Saturday for dehydration was absolutely fantastic. Anyway, enough for now. Let me know what you think of my videos and my thoughts on shopping my medications and taking control of my death. I welcome any and all, whether they be good or bad. I would love to have conversations with people about it. Bye for now. Chris signing out. And by the way, I put Chrissy on my profile only because my mom, that was her pet name for me. I was her Chrissy. And I guess she probably knew that I was a homo before I did, apparently. And that's a funny story I'll tell you one of these days on how I finally realized I was gay. I'll tell you that I was 2 years old, maybe 2.5. And it's a funny story, so we'll get into that later. Bye for now.